はい、皆様こんにちは。MIH コンソーシアムよりご案内いたします。MIH EV 技術フォーラムは間もなく開始いたします。後ほどあと1分ほど開始いたします。皆様どうぞお聞きください。
Minasama konnichiwa. My name is Joe Chang. Welcome to MIH at Japan Mobility Show. I'm super excited to have everyone here with us today to learn about how MIH is revolutionizing the future of smart city. Just a little introduction about MIH. So MIH is a Foxconn initiative to lower entry barrier, accelerate innovation, and to shorten development cycles for EVs. So end consumers and businesses will be able to have more diverse EV products in the market in a shorter time frame. And we created an alliance with over 2,700 members from around the world to work together on reference designs and standards. And together we find go-to-market opportunities together. So as this MIH booth is showing, we are here today with 15 of our partners, and I would like to give a big thank to all the partners who are here with us today. So the theme of MIH at Japan Mobility Show is about smart city and the future of smart city. So we are here showing our solutions on urban mobility. So on the right, our very own Project X is a vehicle designed for shared mobility, and also our partner Gogoro is showing a two-wheeler vehicle for micro-mobility. And on my left, we have our partner Beyond in Tier 4 showing logistics solutions on how to improve efficiencies in the logistics sector. And along with these use cases, we have other partners who are working on the technologies behind these use cases on security, smart cabin, autonomous driving, middleware, powertrain, energy, etc. So why are we working on smart cities? Because the world is getting more and more urban. With more than 60% of the world's population that is going to be living in urban cities, and the trend that continues to go up. So this is a very important topic for us to tackle. So let's take a look at the video.
In the heart of every smart city lies sustainable transportation, propelling us towards a greener future. Discover MIH's innovative electric vehicle platforms designed for bustling urban lifestyles, from ride-hailing, car sharing, to essential deliveries. Catering exclusively to mobility service providers and fleet operators, we're pioneering a new wave of mobility services.
I hope you liked the video and learned about how MIH is going to revolutionize the future of smart city. And the future is actually happening right now, as I'm sure all of you is using applications such as Uber, Amazon, that move people and goods around the city all the time. And these are mobility devices, vehicles that is running around in the city 24/7. So we believe the opportunities is in the B2B. We are creating platforms to enable innovators to create the next generation mobility services, and especially we are targeting fleet operators and mobility service providers. And our portfolio of EV platforms with B2B needs covers people movers and goods movers. So imagine the smart city with MIH. In the future, you can see all these kinds of vehicles with people mover, goods mover, covering all the different use cases that you're seeing on the screen right now, especially with medical, healthcare services, construction, maintenance fleets, logistics, ride sharing, ride hailing, corporate government fleets, etc. All of these are important businesses that we're covering and help serving to make the city more efficient. So next, I will invite my colleague, Yiru, to talk about people mover and Project X.
Introducing Project X, the new paradigm of smart city passenger mobility. Project X 3-seater is tailored for shared experiences, promoting adaptability, minimizing upkeep, and magnifying the user journey. Battery swapping and future-proof autonomy. Battery swapping and future-proof autonomy. Experience uninterrupted journeys with swappable batteries and get ready to embrace the promise of advanced autonomous driving. Intuitive access and engaging exteriors. Intuitive access and engaging exteriors. The sliding door promises effortless transitions, and the interactive exterior panel captivates users even before the journey begins. Compact and low maintenance. Compact and low maintenance, a design that honors space and resilient interior materials, reduces maintenance burdens. Project X is more than a vehicle. It's a vision of tomorrow's urban commute. MIH's diverse EV portfolio, featuring People Mover and Goods Mover, stands ready to redefine B2B transportation.
Hello, everybody. Hello, X. Okay, apparently she's in a good mood like me. Now, so this is Project X, a vehicle that's developed in MIH consortium to collaborate with different suppliers and different companies. Now, let me introduce myself a little bit. My name is Yiru, and I'm the project leader on this vehicle. So at first I was thinking like, what does younger generation need? And this occurs to me in my memory. So my mom would always tell me that, Yiru, you need to learn how to cook. And my dad would say, yeah, and you should learn how to drive because you need to drive and to your work and you need to cook when you eat. Little did they know, now that I grow up, I can always use Uber Eats, Uber Taxi, and everything. So the life nowadays, the complexity of life is what younger generation need to lower the barrier and to simplify their life. Therefore, service become very, very important. And let's refresh ourselves into our memories. In the old days, what would your parents do? They would buy a big house, and then they would fill all the products in a big house. And you would see them have to spend a lot of time, a lot of effort to maintain the house. And nowadays, we'd rather have a small apartment, a simple design, so we can easy to clean and save ourselves some time to relax and play with TikTok, right? That's a TikTok generation. And so what we see is it's not just by selling a product itself. The actual more valuable product right in this moment right now is how you can reduce the time, to save the time and fill the blank time or provide a happy time. So what I'm saying is time is actually the more important product nowadays. And how are we going to achieve it? By introducing a hardware and software designed vehicle that can apply to all the use case of different mobility service, we actually are creating this vehicle with these benefits from built-to-sharing, generated mobility service providers, and end-user excellence. How do we do that? So by designing this vehicle, you can see some of the very unique design right from the face. You can see the monitor in the front. That actually is a good thing for service vehicle because when it comes to service, it's not your private vehicle anymore. Now, when you communicate with the vehicle, it starts from outside of the vehicle. When you rent a vehicle, you always want to know how much battery you have left, or if this is the actual car that you have booked. Also, the monitor will bring advertising income to business owners that you can create when you use this vehicle for your business model. We want to create more income for all the business owner that collaborates with us. And how do we do that? First of all, that I explained on the front monitor part, and also for the body type. Later on, first of all, I will actually introduce this vehicle will come in a shorter version that's actually 2.5. It means for per parking space, you can actually put 2 vehicles in it. That means more income for business owners, right? If I provide service, the more space that I can save for you, that means the more business opportunity you can provide. Second of all, you can see that ready for autonomy is how can we create a better user experience for the business owner to your end customer. We call it B2B2C. So then that means in different service, you have to adapt. And in this case, we call it a Lego design. What's a Lego design? It means not just for hardware, but also for software to fit your business case. You should be able to swap in and swap out of the things that you actually need. We're not selling the vehicle by a set. You're building your own vehicle. So by that case, it means if you buy a car from OEM traditionally, it means that right now you're buying a set. But imagine this. 60% of the things that they sell in the car or that they provide you, you don't actually use it, but you're paying for it. But now this vehicle, you get to choose. You get to choose what makes best use case scenario for your business model. So this, as a feature-ready and swappable battery system, sliding door interactive, all of the sets is what we want to create in this vehicle to build the Lego design to fit your need. And as you can see right now, also for what's special is that we have a fixed battery in the bottom that will provide you with a basic range that you need. But collaborating with the Gogoro on my right-hand side, we also have a swappable battery. That means when today you know you're going somewhere further, or you actually have the needs. Imagine when you use your phone, you're in the office, you always know you can charge your phone, so you don't need to have an extra battery charger. But today, when you come to an auto show, you would always bring the extra battery charger, correct? That's because you know today you're going to take lots of photos and lots of videos. And so like this, the business owners or the users, they can actually know and they can actually have the control of how many battery I want to be on this vehicle. So to provide that, we are giving back the choices to every one of you, and so you can have the use case best to your knowledge. So how do we achieve that? The technology is not easy. Right now you can see we have what we call as a flex body structure, and also the chassis design is all extendable, and also with different hardware that we are developing right now, easy for you to swap. So one of the use case is that I haven't been able to show right now, but this slide of the door is a sliding door, and that side of the door is a conventional door. How do we do it? It's the same module with different mechanism, so we'll be able to provide different selections that fits you. If you always have to park in a narrow space, you can pick the sliding door. If it means you need to get in and get out fast, you can pick the conventional door. So this is how we can provide with the different variety of use cases between the 2 3-seaters, 5 6-seaters, and 7 9-seaters. We extend and we let you choose what you want on this vehicle. Now, so Project X, we aim to make your life easier, and at MIH, we try to make it happen. So now I'm going to pass on the role to my colleague Danielle, so she can also introduce you to our business model and how everybody can collaborate in this ecosystem.
Hi, I'm Danielle from MIH. So yes, I have to drag a little bit back to the business model of this Project X and MIH Consortium. As you know, MIH Consortium is a nonprofit organization. So how we achieve this project, it's going to be working through with our strategic partners globally. So as you can see here, like we were looking for our global financial investor together to work with us. Our base is in Taiwan, so headquartered in Taiwan, so we'll be working on the business collaboration and to find some of the
competitive software solutions in Taiwan and also globally. And also we're working with a few countries like Japan, Thailand, and India to work on this project. So like in Japan, this is a high-tech company, high-tech countries. So for connectivity, for 5Gs, and for ADAS, we will be working with a lot of engineering companies in Japan. In Thailand, Foxconn is now also building a manufacturing site. So on electrification, on the battery manufacturing, we will be working with some of our Thailand partners as well. And now in India, as you know, this product is cost effective. So we'll be working with our supply chain and resources in India to build the manufacturing facilities. Our product portfolio will not only be Project X. There will be a Project Y that will be going as an introduction next by my colleague. But we are also having some products that's already being established and building with our Indian partners. So like from second half of 2024, we will have a four-wheeler and then next a three-wheeler products that's going along with our Indian partner that will go in import and export to other Asian countries. In 2025, the second half, the Project X will be launched first in Japan, India, and Thailand. So starting in 2025, we will start the right-hand drive manufacturing, and 2026 we'll have the left-hand drive. So all these products will be building first on the B2B market and then B2B2C. So in 2026, as you can see, there will be not only be the goods mover, people mover, we will also establish some of the business with the government deal. 2027, those the 6-seater and 9-seater will also be launched. So we will have a competitive and full scope product portfolio for you. So while we started the right-hand drive manufacturing, as you can see, 75 countries in the worldwide are right-hand drive countries. So like 30% of the total volume will be in right-hand drive. And so APAC, as you can see, is definitely the first launched place that's on the priority. So our global market, like in 2027, we will have a full lineup and all the manufacturing will be ramping up. So for globally, first we're starting Asia Pacific, but then for EMEA, for Africa and South America, we will start to extend our market there. So by 2027, we're expecting 250,000 units globally. So we will be building this ecosystem together with our global partners. And next, I'll be inviting my colleague Eric to discuss more about the software development and the Project Y. We'll start a video first.
Meet Project Y, a comprehensive smart logistics solution with data-driven insights to drive next-generation electrification, all designed to elevate operational efficiency for fleet operators. Holistic Smart Logistics. Holistic Smart Logistics. Project Y is the complete package for fleet operators, marrying electric vehicles with comprehensive fleet, energy, driver, and carbon management. All enriched with infrastructure planning consultation. With an integrated data platform across multiple systems, fleet operators can unlock peak performance and drive the green revolution in logistics. MIH's diverse EV portfolio, featuring People Mover and Goods Mover, stands ready to redefine B2B transportation.
Hello, everyone. So my colleagues also already introduced several solutions we provided. So this is the fleet vehicles that we're aiming, including the smaller one, 1 to 2 ton, and the middle one, 3.5 ton to 5 ton van. And not only the vehicle we are providing, but we're also providing the overall ecosystem and solutions as well. So imagine that if the logistics company needs deploy a EV, they also need to deploy charging stations as well, and also including the solar energy system, energy stores, in order to have a more ESG and carbon emissions. So we provide that in order to provide all ecosystems. We provide the following softwares, including the first one will be the very important for the fleet is the fleet management systems. So we have the location tracking like everyone did, but what we did different is that we significantly, we tightly collaborate with the navigation systems. So imagine that if the traffic is jammed, if the normal common navigation systems, you can see only, okay, it's jammed. But from our navigation system, from our fleet management system, we can do the better routing based on the traffic jam conditions of the fleet, of the traffic, so we can do the reroute and make you drive your deliveries more smooth, and even can arrive the time to avoid the congestions. So this is what we are doing in the fleet. And also in order to make the delivery in a good condition, we also look at the drivers. So we have the driver monitor system, DMS, to real-time monitor if the driver is in bad behavior, including smoking or telephoning. But we did not record it over time. We do a special event trigger-based behaviors that only the special event happened, we will upload the data, not every time, so it can significantly reduce the cost for monitoring the driver behaviors. And also, we order to keep the vehicle in good condition, so we also have the predictive maintenance solutions that we can predict or judge of the healthiness of the vehicle, and also know what the components, what parts may be failed, or some drawbacks, so we can predict or replace it in advance. And also, like what we said, we are providing a total solutions to also provide a charging point solution, CSMS, that could do dynamic charging, which when the vehicle comes back to the logistics company, we can have a good charging sequences to make all vehicle have enough power to go out. And also we have the EMS called energy management systems. So we integrate with the charging or with the solar systems and storage systems. So we can dynamically adjust the use of the electricity and in overall to reduce the energy efficiency and energy costs. Increase the efficiency costs and lower the efficiency energy costs for the whole logistics park energy use. So this is all solution we provided. So also we provide that we collect all the vehicle data, so you can know that we can provide the voltage, current things, and use this data we collect in the MIH cloud for processing. And furthermore, we can use this data to come up with a new business and for new outcomes for, like we already said, the vehicle healthiness, which is very important, critical to the logistics company. So we collect this data, up the data in the cloud, and do analyze afterwards. So this is the advantage we can bring other than vehicle, but in software side, vehicle side, to the logistics company as well. So if you had questions, or you can please contact us. You can you can send us an email. But before we finish, we would like to hand over to Jack, our CEO, to the final closing remark. Let's welcome Jack.
こんにちは。私は MIH の Jack. And this is a very, very happy Saturday. So I saw a lot of kids here, and also we have a very kawaii vehicle here. Also, I would like to give you an overview of our working group. They are very, very working hard to this show with our people from the presentation, Joe, Iru, Daniel, and Eric. Give them an applause. Thank you. And the last but not the least, I want to explain a little bit about MIH. MIH, if you see this, everything with the M, McDonald's, Mercedes, they are also very popular, right? So we hope as a humble brand, a B2B brand from Taiwan, we can be in Japan first, because Japan is such an important market for us. So we would like to be here first. So this is the global debut of our vehicle. And this car is not only kawaii, it's minimal. M stands for minimal. I stand for intrinsic, also innovation. And H is harmony. But sometimes people say, no, this is make it happen. Some people even say, no, it's money is here. So you can interpret anything you want, and this will be collecting everybody's idea, and we want to make sure in Japan, this is something that we can come into the society, help the green energy and also the environment, the ESG, everything will be coming to Japanese culture and DNA, so it looks kawaii. It's also agnostic. It's also sliding door for the taxi using. In the future, we have a 6-seater. And if you have a 9-seater, we have 2 sliding door and solar panel. So anything you can imagine. Project X stands for unlimited potential, and we would like to be attached to the Japanese market and also then to roll out to Asia Pacific, then to the global platform. Thank you very much for the attention, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And if you have anything that we can do, we would like to have a private exchange of information. Please do so. Thank you. Have a nice day. どうも。